Okay, last game of the season on a Friday night at home. Giants at Candlestick win and they're in. You can see the standings there. They're half a game up on the Cubs. Their head-to-head record is an even 3-3, but the Cubs have a better divisional record, and by checking the website and how the playoff tiebreakers go, that could clinch it for the Cubs if the Giants lose. So the Giants have to beat the Dodgers last game of the season to get into the playoffs. Enjoy the game.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming your way next. All right, ready to go here. Here's a speed threat, Willie Davis. And a pitch. Not close with that one, and we are underway. Try to bunt his way on, and it goes just foul. And now the lefty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And down on strikes. One out in the top of the first. Dave Lopes now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now it's the rookie DH, Wes Parker. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Now 1-1. The wind of the pitch. And that skips in the dirt. Two. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Reggie Smith stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Next offering is down low.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
That one's in there. Strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
That misses the zone. Full count now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now here is number 10. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. Now the left fielder, Bobby Bonds. The pitch. A little bit low. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Back over to first, and he's back in that time as well. And now, Willie Mays. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bonds aboard here at first with nobody out. Step off, throw to first. Bonds back on a dive. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Jack Clark, the next to hit. 3 for 9 in the series coming in. And a foul ball. First and second here, no outs. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nothing happening on the bases, though. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, number 44. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's to third. Diving, and he can't make the play. Bonds rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, and it's 1-0.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Puts the squeeze on it. Runner tags at second. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. So digging in, Dietz. Bounce to the left side. Knocks it down to the hole. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Welcome back. Top of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Joe Ferguson. Called strike right there. Next offering is in for a strike. The wind to the pitch. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Fuentes makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. And up next for Los Angeles, number 6. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Good eye right there. One down, base is empty. They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one missing low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play, but in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at-bat.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Manny Mota steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's off the mark. And that's ball 1. There's the strike. Falling behind 2-1. And another ball. The 3-1. And now the count filled up 3-2. And there's ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boo. That keeps this inning alive and gives this offense a good chance to cut into their deficit.
And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Willie Davis. Outside. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. And a pitch. Bounce to the right side. Fuentes. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. And welcome back. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 35. Swings and misses. Strike 1. That one missed. Pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Gathers and throws to first, and quickly one away in the second. At the plate, Fuentes. First offering misses the mark. And there's a ball.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Hauls it in after a long run. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Al Gallagher. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, and stepping in is the speedy Dave Lopes. Tapped softly on the ground. Throw to first is in time. And a quick out, number 1. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Wes Parker. First pitch, and he just misses. Parker starting as the designated hitter. 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. There's a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Ground ball right side. He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. So up next, Reggie Smith. Center field. Mays under it. Makes the play, and that's out number 3. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Bobby Bonds. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. Bonds goes 6'1", 190 pounds, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Mays takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And he's already singled in this game. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner in my opinion.
Bonds gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next pitch misses way outside. The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And digging in for San Francisco, Jack Clark. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike. 0-1. Runner on the go. That one out to right. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. And the 0-2. In the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's his second strikeout. And the batter now, number 44. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Swings through that one. 0-1. And here it comes. Swings through that one.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Over to first, and he's safe. The 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball one. That's inside. In the air, left field. Dives, and he can't hang on. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Bounced out to short, inning over. And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, number 10. And the pitch. Fouled off. He was late.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The next offering misses. 2-2. Now a check swing, but he held up. The kick, the 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. And the 3-2. On the ground to the left. Slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
On to first. 2 up, 2 down. Number 6 steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch, inning over. Bottom of the inning, and now it's going to be Dietz. The pitch. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Davis under it. And out number 1 on the grab. And now the shortstop, number 35. That one ran inside, almost got him. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. And he deals. And the count 1-2. In the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
He swings and fouls one off. The pitch. That one the other way. Lopes. Fires over to first. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, number 5. And there's the strike.
0-1 count.
And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Manny Moda. First offering in the dirt.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low. Throwing the ball very well right now.
And it's 1-1. The line to kick the pitch. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Way inside, gets out of the way. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Davis can't hold up, and that's a strike. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Left-hand hitter waits. A little roller up along first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Misses, and it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Moda leads off first with 1 away. That misses, and that's ball 3. Got him! And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Now at the plate, Dave Lopes. In there, and it's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out to short. Fires across the diamond. That ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the third baseman, Al Gallagher. Foul ball there. Strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
In the dirt. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Bonds at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Ball 1 there. And that's downstairs and outside. Two now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Stays alive.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. Willie Mays, the next Giant to hit. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Popped in the air, left field. Moda settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here is Wes Parker. And first offering is fouled off.
So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off. And we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
And down on strikes he goes. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And next for L.A., Reggie Smith. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Number 10 in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in there, and the count even at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Out towards left center. Bonds makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Bottom of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Clark. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that one almost got him. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And the batter now, number 44. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Diving. Can't get it. Base hit.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7. And up next for San Francisco, Dietz. Fly ball down the line. Smith grabs it on the run. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Joe Ferguson. The pitch. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now here is number 6. And now the lefty.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some.
Goes down looking. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 5. Ball 1, no strikes. Ferguson leads off first with 1 away. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Down the left field line. Looks like extra bases. Makes the turn at second. Heads for third. Coming home. Relay throw home. The tag. And he's out. Manny Mota steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Number 38 on the pitch here. He last pitched 2 days ago. First offering, and it just misses. Runner at second, 2 down. Next one misses. Down 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Next pitch is popped up. And that is that. Welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 35. And takes low for ball 1. And the pitch. That one is hammered right field. Smith going back some more, and caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. Now here is Fuentes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that skips into dirt. Liner snagged at first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Gallagher in the box now. No balls and a strike. Liner to second and picked on the hop. The throw, third out, and that ends the frame. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Willie Davis. And a pitch. Ball 1 low.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a bouncer. Tosses the first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Dave Lopes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. 1 down, runner at first. Now it's the DH, Wes Parker. 1 for 3. Check on the runner. Lopes dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. That one fouled off. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. 1-2. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Payoff pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. And there are 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Reggie Smith. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. In there for strike 1. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. The tying run is 90 feet away.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Next to hit, number 10. And first offering is fouled off. That misses off the outside edge. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So a change being made at first base on the pinch run for the Dodgers. Maury Wills. Joe McMahon taking over on the mound.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now it's going to be Joe Ferguson. And the first offering is not close. And fouled off. A 1-1. And that one off the outside edge.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
And it's even up. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Now into the ball game on defense, Maury Wills. He's the new third baseman. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Elias Sosa.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
So the batting order turns over, and now Bobby Bonds. The pitch. In for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
The wind and the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one away. And up next for the Giants, Willie Mays. Swings and misses. 0-1. In the air, right field. Smith drifts towards it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. And now Jack Clark. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Slider misses outside. And the righty deals.
Ball 3.
And a 4-pitch walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-1. In the air, left field. Moda sizes this one up, tracks it down for the out. And that is that. We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, number 6. And a pitch.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
And he'll play it on a bounce.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And up next for Los Angeles, Manny Moda. Close, but called a ball. 1-0. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Infield comes in now. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
To third. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, number 46.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Next to hit, Willie Davis. Ball 1, no strikes. And and that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Kicks and fires. Pitches in for a strike, and the count is filled up. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Is just one strike away. Got it! And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guys standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambu. Thanks for joining us.
Joining us here this afternoon, and we remind you to please drive home safely.
While the Giants get it done on the last day of the season, they won their last 8 games in a row. They were 8-2 in their last 10, swept the Dodgers, and edged ahead of the Cubs for the final wild card spot. Playoffs are set for the sensational 70s, and hope you'll drop back again to check out some of the playoff action. Peace.